Alright, so I got the 300L, finally the 2025, and brought out my 2019 250F, and we're going to ride them out here in Gardner Canyon, Southern Arizona. Got my brother, he's gearing up right now, but we're going to kind of put him on a dirt road test, and then get into some little bit of aggressive stuff. So I'll ride my new one, and then we'll come back and we'll swap, and then we'll kind of just show most of the camera footage will probably be showing him riding. So, and then we'll kind of get his opinion at the end. Maybe he's never really ridden this one too much. He rode that one last night real quick around the house and stuff, but he's got some experience, a lot of experience with Hondas. So maybe at the end of the day or whatever, we'll see what I think about this one on the road. I already know what this one is on the dirt. We'll kind of see what this one is. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna tear up some dirt and then ride and then swap the bikes or whatever. So all right, we'll get some opinion towards the end or during whatever. But yeah, so this will be the first dirt road test out here in Southern Arizona. So all right, take off. All right. Go, I'll go behind you. No, you go. I have a little too much air in my tires. This road's definitely washboarded, washed out, whatever. All right, open it up right here. Be careful, remember? Open it up, I want to see how fast that one goes. I'll just be right behind you. That goddamn dirt. Where'd he go? You don't remember the way. see how second does. See if I don't need to drop back down into first. This is nothing crazy. Here's the turn off. Oh, here we go.
When we started off, I almost lost it for a second because I wasn't ready.
Did you fall?
No.
Was my thing always bent like that?
What?
My clutch?
I don't know. I didn't do nothing to it. Probably.
Huh. I hope that didn't happen while we were driving.
Oh, like your bike kept on it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't fall.
Alright. I have another one in my bag. Alright, let's go. What happens when you look back? if it's the tires that suck or if I just have too much air in them. It's probably the air, if I'm being honest. Here we go. That rut pretty good in second. This is a little choppier than I remember this trail. Pick a tough line. Yeah, this is choppy. Not bad. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, still video, yeah, got that. That's never been like that, huh?
Huh?
That's never been like that.
I didn't think you were gonna take it straight up the middle.
Oh, I was like, hey, I'm gonna pick a hard line. I think it's still.
I was like, oh, I'm probably gonna see him fall right now.
No, I was like, well, I was in second. Where were you in?
At third, so I had to gear down.
To first, or did you go to? We used to tear this section up like stupid fast. It's been a few years since my brother's been on a bike, and I haven't been on much in the past few years either, so we're kind of taking it easy. Maybe in the future I'll come back and I'll rip through all this. All right. Got a bit of a rough hill right here. Here we go. Not over yet. Second gear. Woo! See how my brother did. Turn this off in a second. Did you make it the whole way?
Huh?
Did you make it the whole way?
Yeah.
They got a little tough, huh?
A little bit.
In this thing. All right. Turn this off. We're climbing. Try and pick some bad lines if I can. Tearing it up. Second, third. Here we go, here we go. Second gear, I don't think I even clutched it. Let's see where my brother's at. Check out some downhill stuff real quick. And then heading back to the truck. So I'm using the brakes a little bit on this, coming downhill, and I can tell when the ABS is kicking in. It doesn't, if you're on a dirt bike and you ever grab brakes heading downhill, the bike locks up your front tire and you basically wipe out, eat shit. At one of the parts where I felt the tires should have started sliding out from underneath me, it didn't. So it was kind of like ABS, right? So it's like engaging softly and all that shit stuff. Sorry. So yeah, these things are pretty cool. The ABS, never had a dirt bike with ABS. I didn't think that was a thing. Maybe I'll stop saying ABS, but pretty cool, man. I really like this bike. I think I love this bike. It's amazing. Some rough stuff downhill. this quick because it's time to go, hungry and all that shit. But just hopefully you saw all the video, and this thing was pretty badass. On all the hill climbs that were rough, I didn't get them all on video because I thought I had it on and I didn't, and then I thought it ran out of battery or something, and then like whatever. Then I lost it also, so probably you might have seen that. But on all the rough stuff, most of it was in second gear, some of it was in third. But I didn't feel even in second like I was losing power, like I had to clutch or anything to get myself out of it. I might have once or twice, but it's like perfect for my ability, even though I haven't ridden in a long time. I did happen to drop it once. I lost the 360, and I went back down to go find it. As I was going back down, I was riding in first, trying to be slow, and of course not paying attention, and I wiped out. But all I did was get some scratches right here, nothing else damaged, a little bit on the thing. But other than that, this thing is pretty badass. I didn't lose really any power. I don't know what else to say about it. You want to talk about that or no? No? What did you think about it?
It was good. I didn't have no problems. Had to put my foot down like one time, but other than that, it was awesome.
Yeah, my brother rode my 250F. Looks like tires are getting worn down, but this bike's been sitting for a while. I remember when I bought the tires a year or two ago. So maybe that rough stuff, depending on what gear you were going in. First gear, or what were you going in?
Going
up the hills, I mean.
Second, most of the time.
Yeah, I chewed up those tires a little bit more than normal. I can't imagine it's from the brakes. Were you grabbing the brakes going down anywhere?
Not too bad, no.
Nothing slid?
Nuh-uh. It was coming back behind me a little bit a couple of times, but that was it.
Yeah, I mean, that tire typically looks like your tires on your bikes. So it's like this one isn't really looking like that.
I don't use the back brake much.
Yeah, so it's your riding style, I'm sure. But the tires, I guess, like I said, I haven't ridden the bike in a while, so I don't really know. But other than that, yeah, hopefully the videos looks pretty cool on some of that real aggressive stuff. This trail used to be real tame, real easy, and a lot of it's gotten washed out from the rain and stuff like that, and then maybe the Jeeps and side-by-sides and stuff. So it was actually a lot more aggressive than it used to be. There's a lot of tricky spots, and I try to pick the toughest lines as much as possible to get the bike some work and myself. And then a couple of times I had to kind of bail out and take the sides. But other than that, this thing is pretty badass. Like I said, I didn't lose any power. I rode a lot of it in fifth gear too on the open stuff. And when I went to hit the throttle again, the response was there. So
how was the suspension?
Suspension is built for guys that are our size, so like between 130 to 150, and even the bike being shorter, I didn't have no problem riding it and getting on it. But it was real soft, but we went through some stuff, and I can imagine if I was a lot heavier or I had more weight, how you could feel it was too soft and it would eat you up or whatever. But I actually liked it. This bike is meant for people that are smaller or lighter. Like somebody said in the video, the Japs are 130 on average or whatever. So I mean, this bike, if you're 200 pounds, 180, I don't know what to tell you. You probably do need to beef that up, but I don't feel like I need to I don't even want to change this, to be honest. It's all the way up, so it should be the softest. If I compress a little bit, I don't see why. Softer ride was nice. On the way back, I was feeling like I was floating on a Cadillac. It reminded me of your bike, riding your bike, that feeling when it just feels like you're floating when you're opening it up. On the way back right now, that's kind of how I felt. But yeah, this thing is pretty badass. Can't wait to do some more stuff with it. So we'll wrap this up since it's probably been a decent video. So all right, thanks.